Time for another review. Hello, it's that TV girl and I'm back with another review, and Sarabhai versus Sarabhai is back. This is one of those evergreen shows, just like Dekh Bhai Dekh, which you could watch at any point of time and still laugh like when you saw it for the first time on TV. Hum Punch was in that category for some time. Well, it was a very good show for its time then. But now if you watch Hum Punch, it just seems like very crass and very stupid comedy. But Sarabhai vs. Sarabhai was never like that. It was one of those shows which took Hindi comedy to a whole new nice level and wasn't one of those stupid sass bahu escapades or like this newfangled nonsense which is "May I come in, madam?" All of that shit. It wasn't that at all. Sarabhai vs. Sarabhai was posh, it was elegant, and it was beautiful writing, simple, but it gave you the laughs every single time. It was slapstick to some bit, but it was honest acting, good plots, and really good writing that made that show one of the greatest Indian comedies, yes. So when I heard Monisha, Mamiji, Indravadan, Dushyant, Roshesh and the entire gang is coming back on Hotstar for Sarabhai vs. Sarabhai Take 2, bro, super happiness came, over the moon, excited, jumping, sab kiya, and then finally saw the episode this week. First impression, so meh. I know that expression doesn't say anything, but when you watch the episode, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This pit feeling that's there that, oh, it could have been so great, but you felt like freaking 90% short of it. So fair warning, right now we're going to discuss the plot. So spoiler alert, I have warned you enough. Okay, so the first episode starts with the entire gang literally on a cliffhanger. No, literally. Their bus is hanging off a cliff. All of them are seated in it. They're seated in the back of the bus so that it doesn't tip over. Why? Because Monisha hired some driver called Talliram to drive the bus. For people who are in a life and death situation and could like go in a khai any minute, they are surprisingly calm. Anywho, after a couple of really lame jokes, you're introduced to everyone, which is rather posh in true Sarabhai style. The family has moved into twin penthouses and Roshesh has fallen in love with a girl called Jasmine, who's from Jamnagar. Ratna Pathak looks every bit as royal still, and Satisha still has that wicked sense of humor, man. That couple will go down in history as one of the greatest on-screen couples ever. Shah Rukh or Kajol ko chodo, Satish Shah and Ratna Pathak Shah is where it's at, man. So getting back to the story, what follows in the episode is a cut between the cliffhanger and the present day. So in present day, Monisha is still cheap as F and Mommy G still hates it. The chemistry is alive, but the writing is just so weak. Roshesh though looks like he's not aged at all, and even him who's supposed to be the ultra chomu in the episode doesn't quite hit the mark. So there's nothing over the top, which was always the Sarabhai style, but the first episode is so under that it's borderline boring. So the plot of the first episode is that Monisha has kept a mannat, which they come to know through Roshesh's sister Sonia, who knows how to read tarot cards, and say that the mannat which is kept for Roshesh, who has to find a mate, will not be puri nahi hogi mannat unless they go and visit this one Baba Samadhi who likes to eat samosas. It's a completely stupid plot, but it's explained pretty well in the show. So all is not bad. There are a few good moments. You can literally count them on your fingers. One is when Mamiji has this whole underwear lingerie explaining vibe going on. Very double meaning, but very partially done by Miss Ratna Pathak. Or when Roshesh meets Jasmine from Jamnagar and literally his heart melts and Momiji's face is that expression when she comes to know she's ultra guju and probably ultra middle class. Or when Sahil imitates the Niranjan Baba who likes to eat samosas. So writing wise, it's very weak and it definitely doesn't stand up to the, the series of yore, and the revival is frankly quite boring. If this is the way it's gonna go on, I'm a definitely gonna stop watching and let go. And I really don't want to stop watching it because anyway, there's like itna sa good Hindi content out there, whether it be on TV or the web. If you stop watching Sarabhai, what is left? It didn't give me that warm feeling of a reboot. It actually gave me the feeling when I watched the last X-Men, the one before Logan, I think what Days of Future Past, some crap. When you saw that X-Men movie, you went like, बस यार, मत बनाओ यार, बहुत हो गया, बहुत पैसे बना लिए, बहुत बकवास पिक्चर बना रहे हो, मत करो reboot. Somehow, Take 2 is so not better than Take 1 yet. But hold on there. The season has just started. Let's see what episode 2 comes out like. We should give it at least 3 eps. Chalo, utna to you can give them courtesy their legacy. And maybe Dushyant can explain it all. So that was my teeny tiny review of Sarabhai vs. Sarabhai Take 2's first episode that's out on Hotstar. But if you like my videos, you know what you gotta do. You gotta subscribe to the channel because I make new videos every single week. But if you want to get in touch with me, I'm always available on thepossgirl@gmail.com. And you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and probably every other social network in the world on as the Poss Girl. Till then next time, adios amigos and keep watching that TV.